Wow, it looks like everybody showed up. Well, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Erica Gold, and I'm 27. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. That's in Florida, if you didn't know. And I've been with the Alliance for about 2.5 years now. And it's so crazy to think back now because I feel like all I did was blink, and now I'm standing on this stage teaching you guys how to sell IULs. But when I started, I had zero confidence. I mean, zero. I was pretty terrible. It was hard for me to even just close one simple final expense policy. Remember, Olga? When I used to call you like 50 times a day? So my goal for today is to give you guys tips and strategies that you can use right away to help you sell more IULs. But more importantly, I want you to know that if I can do it, you can do it. So before I dive in, I'd like to thank a few people. First, to Andy and Jane Albright for giving me this opportunity to share my story. Next, to Jason and Olga. Well, mostly Olga. Just kidding. Not really. Olga, you became like a second mom to me, and you've helped me so much. I don't know how I'll ever repay you for taking me under your wing. And Jason, you're all right too. No, but in all seriousness, you both helped me and taught me so much, and I'm so grateful for that. And obviously, Jeff, you're the best coach and the best mentor that I can ask for. But more than that, I want to thank you for becoming a part of my family, one of my best friends, and for always being in my corner. So now, let me give you guys a little backstory. I've always been an entrepreneur since age 12. I used to buy all kinds of things from consignment shops, thrift stores, and then I would flip them online. Later, I moved into drop shipping, and then fast forward to my 20s, I customized all different kinds of items until I found my niche and my biggest seller, which was custom painted sneakers. I was doing everything by myself, from customizing, marketing, shipping, advertising. I even tried to hire help at one point, but it never really worked out. And that's when I knew I needed something different. I couldn't sustain it. And I was working 24/7, and still I couldn't keep up with the demand. And that looks like it's sped up, but honestly, that's how fast I was probably working. And don't get any ideas, I'm retired from custom shoes, so I was a little nervous putting this up on the screen. I mean, unless the price is right. Right, Terry? So that's when a neighbor of mine was talking to my sister about an opportunity. And guess what it was, guys? Selling insurance. I jumped in right away. I signed up for class. I studied for 3 days, and I passed. And then that same neighbor, I think she joined the witness protection program. She was nowhere to be found. So now that you guys know a little bit of the backstory, someone else saw I was struggling at that point, a friend of mine, and she gave my number to Olga. And then that's what led me here to the Alliance, and I'm so glad it did. So now that you guys know how I got here, let me talk to you a little bit about what I do and how you can do it too. Whether you're brand new or you just need a little boost, I'm going to walk you through the exact strategies that took me from fumbling through my first calls to writing IULs with consistency. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like IULs were just too complicated to explain? Well, to those few people that answered yes, you are not alone. Most agents, they overthink it, they overtalk it, and they overcomplicate it. They aren't confident in how to present it. But the truth is, IULs are not complicated at all. And when you explain them simply, people say yes. Step one is the mindset shift. Let's change the way we think about this product. An IUL is not just another life insurance policy. It's not about selling a policy. It's about solving a problem. And it's about positioning you as the expert. Because people don't buy products, they buy trust. And the more you believe in this product, the more confident you'll be when presenting it. The psychology of selling is not about being slick. It's about being clear, it's about being calm, and it's about being confident. Here is why people say yes to an IUL. One is that they trust you. Two, they believe it solves a problem that they care about. And three, you made it simple enough that they feel safe saying yes. That's it. If you lose control, if you sound unsure, if you talk too much, they freeze. So let me show you how I start the conversation. I say, imagine a life insurance policy that also helps you grow money safely. And later, you can pull out that money, tax-free. That's what an IUL is. It does three things. One, it protects your family like traditional life insurance. Two, it grows your money, and when the market goes up, you earn interest. But when the market goes down, you don't lose a dime. And three, it gives you access to that money, tax-free, for retirement, emergencies, and opportunities down the line. It's like a whole life policy on steroids. Even better, it's like a Roth IRA and a life insurance had a baby. You like that one, Jason? That's on you. Oddly, you didn't ask any questions when I asked you for that audio. If you can say that with confidence, you're already ahead of most agents out there. I knew Olga would like that one. Step two, educate with simplicity. When I'm sitting with a client, I don't pull out a 30-page illustration. I start with a story. I say, imagine you have a retirement account that grows when the market goes up, but it doesn't lose when the market goes down. Imagine you can pull out that money later, tax-free. And oh, by the way, it comes with life insurance to protect your family. I keep it simple. You put money in, it grows compound interest, you can access it tax-free, and it protects your family in case something happens. It's that simple. That's the foundation. Simplicity builds confidence. Step 3, discover the pain. This is where the magic happens. Like I said earlier, you don't sell anything. You help people solve a problem. Here's what I say. If taxes go up in the future, how's that going to affect your retirement? Or, what's your current plan for tax-free income in retirement? I had a client once tell me, I didn't even know that I can get tax-free income in retirement. Those questions open the door. Step 4, present the solution with confidence. Now that they're open, show them the solution. This is what I say. Let me show you how this works using your numbers, not a made-up example. I walk them through what they put in, how it grows, and when they can access it, and how their family is protected. I tell them they're paying for protection, tax advantages, and a peace of mind. And they are not losing money in the market. Your confidence matters here. If you believe in the product, they will too. So I run everything virtually, and I love it. But you just need a strong tone, a strong system. Think doctor energy, not car salesman. Use your tone like a weapon, calm, steady, and assured. Be direct, but not aggressive. Mirror their energy, but stay in control. Persuasive, not abrasive. So I don't speak in stories. I do speak in stories. I don't speak in stats. So I don't say indexing provides upside with no downside. I say, imagine the market goes down 30%. You don't lose a dime. Stories sell, stats stall. So tonality is everything. Tonality equals trust. People tell me all the time that my voice is so calming. Other people may think I don't sound excited enough. But here's what I know. My tone is my superpower. Because over the phone, when people can't see you, they're listening for signs that you're either real or a scam. If you sound overly hyped, you sound like you're trying too hard. Or even worse, a con artist. If you stay calm, you sound confident. People feel safe. It doesn't matter what I say at this point. Their confidence in me creates trust. They don't feel like I'm trying to trick them. They don't feel like I'm trying to steal their money. They feel like I'm here to help, and I am. When we hang up, they don't feel scammed. They feel supported. And not to mention any names, but you don't have to be a carnival barker to sell IULs. It actually requires trust and not hype. So step 5 is objection handling. At this point, your client should trust you if we've done what I just talked about. If you haven't, it's super hard to backpedal from there. So now every objection should mostly lead to finances. You shouldn't be getting, I don't feel safe giving you my social. I don't know if I want to give you my banking information. So objections don't arise because the client hates you. They're just scared. So now we're trying to find the real objection, not the fake made up ones, like, I need to think about it. That's how I hear them in my head. So I asked them, money aside, do you think this is even of value to you and your family? If this didn't have a cost, would you want to put this in place today to secure your tax-free income and better protection for your family? Because if this didn't have a cost, everyone would have one, right? If they like what it does for them. So now that we've established what they are thinking about, let's get into the real objections. Well, I don't have the money right now. Let's talk about what you do have. I'd feel better if we start with something small and build up over time. That's what I did with my IUL. Something is better than nothing. I want to check my bills and my budget. Let's think about a number that you don't have to squeeze into your budget, even on a tight month. I tell them it makes no sense 3, 4, 5 months down the line, the policy lapses. That does me no good. That also does you no good. And I don't feel comfortable doing that. This is supposed to give you a peace of mind, not stress you out. I always work people down, not up. I say, I want this to feel like your phone bill, something that just gets paid automatically every single month. Clients respect that because you're not just trying to sell them the biggest policy, you're building something that lasts. Step 6 is luxury versus necessity. The way you sell an IUL is not as a luxury, but rather a necessity. Because people will run away from pain way faster than they run towards gain. A good example of this is your cell phone bill. Let's talk about your phone. Did you know your phone's not actually a necessity, but rather a luxury? Erica from 2 days ago would disagree because my phone stopped working. But life without your phone would be much more difficult, much more inefficient, and much more frustrating if you didn't have one. The same thing goes for an IUL. They both give you a peace of mind. Step 7, closing with confidence. My favorite step. Now we move from an emotionally based decision, which we've established, to a rationally based decision. So here's what I say. Based on everything we've discussed, this is the best plan for your goals. The next step is just getting that application in so we can get you an approval. Go ahead and grab your ID for me, and we'll get this application knocked out together. You don't ask for the close. You lead into it. Let me leave you with this. Here's a challenge. Think of one person that you know that can benefit from tax-free income in retirement or better protection for their family. Reach out to them this week and use the simple language I gave you. If you take away anything from my talk, let it be this. You have everything you need to succeed in this business. So trust yourself, trust the product, and take the shot. I promise you, this business will change your life. So mess up, fail forward, and ask for help. Do it scared, but do it. Like I said earlier, if I could do it, you can do it. That's all I have for you. Thank you.